Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we're going to be doing another installment of Woodcraft Wednesday. I've tried a new audio setup here, so let me know if it's a little bit better. Hopefully there's a bit less echo in the room. Today we're going to be building a wall mount for my air plant, which I have here. I'll insert a photo of my previous setup. It was literally just sitting on top of a humidifier, which I would turn on every few days to keep it watered. I'm hoping to create a more aesthetic spot for it, and I've just used a piece, it's actually a piece of old root that has kind of come naturally off of our maple tree out back, and I'm going to be creating a spot for that and mounting it on the wall today. So if you guys are ready, let's go do the thing. Okay, here we are in the workshop. Here's the piece that we're going to be using to mount our air plant. This is an experiment. It's also maple, but we're going to see how that works out from a design perspective, and whether or not we'll keep that, I'm not quite sure yet. So let's get started. I've got some of the stuff we need here. We've got the wood, we've got a drill, and we have some hearing protection. I've already got the drill bit secured that we're going to need, so let's get into it. So I think just to have it nice and centered, I'm going to drill the holes here. So my drill died. We're going to have to make sure next time we've got one with a full battery, or I'm just going to swap to a corded drill. So here we are, we've got our new drill, and this time I'm going to use my hearing protection. And that's our first piece done. There we go. So I'm going to bring these inside to finish them up, and I'll see you in there. So here we are back inside, and I have our finished piece here. And we're going to be looping some twine through the holes that we drilled, which I have here. And that's going to help to secure the air plant to the wood. And we have the hole we drilled in the back. We're going to use that with a screw or a nail to mount it on the wall. This is a super easy little craft to do, and if you're new to woodworking, it's a really good spot to jump in, especially if you have an intersection of interests like I do between horticulture and woodworking as well. So we have our twine. The same idea would go for this one. So we have the hole in the back to mount it on the wall, and the two holes in the front to loop the twine. So I'm just going to show you that one first. We're going to loop our twine through. I'm going to tie it in the back. And we're just going to tuck our air plant right in there. So that's the finished piece. I'm going to just stick it on the wall. Very cute. So now we're going to repeat the same steps with the other one. I'd recommend grabbing more twine than you think you're going to use. I'd also drill the hole a little bit bigger than the size of the twine you're using, because it'll make it easier to feed the twine through. If it's giving you a hard time, you can use something like an unfolded paper clip, or something to push the twine through. It also helps to twist the twine a little bit to keep the twine together. You don't need to use twine. You can also use whatever you have. I mean, if you want, you could use a zip tie, or you could use like twist tie, or just string, or whatever you have handy. There we go. And learning from the last one I did, I think I'm going to set this fellow in there and then tie around it and leave the bow in the front. That way, because these sometimes like to get soaked, you can untie the knot, give them a little bath, and put them up there when you're done. So up there, that's going to be the finished look. I'm just going to tie our little bow. You want it to be secure, but not too tight. You want to be gentle with our little plant friends. And then just trim any extra to get the look you like, leaving enough to retie if you take them off. And there you go. A little mount for our air plant friend. I think it looks pretty good. So let's go put them up. So here we are in my plant room. We're going to be putting it up right about here. I'm just going to be using a hammer and a nail for this. We could go to the process of using a stud finder, but it's not a heavy enough piece that I'm really worried about it falling. So hammer and a nail. We're going to take our piece, line it up to where we'd like it. I think that looks pretty good. Just want to leave enough out that I can catch, but enough in that it's secure. Might give it one more, two more. And there you go. I think that looks pretty cute. So I'm going to take a before and after picture for you guys, just so you can see how it turned out. But I think that's all for the video. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That'll really help my channel a lot. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.